Hey y'all, it's Dan for Numerical Lion coming to you from a secret, undisclosed location to talk about this occult knowledge called gematria, this practice of coding numbers into words, numbers into letters, letters are numbers, numbers are letters. Saw the story today, one of two stories I saw about the flu, and I'll get to the other one. This could be a long video. From CNN, flu leaves a 4-year-old girl blind in Iowa. Updated 8:39. Show you why that's interesting. So, a 4-year-old girl in Iowa nearly died and is now blind because of the flu, and her parents have a message: get your child vaccinated. If I can stop one child from getting sick, that's what I want to do, said Amanda Phillips. It's terrible to see your child suffer like this. So Jade DeLucia, who did not receive a flu shot this season, caught the flu a few days before Christmas and spent nearly 2 weeks in the intensive care unit at the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. She's lucky to be alive, said one of her physicians, Dr. Teresa Check. She's a little fighter, and I think she's super lucky. So they started a GoFundMe page. Here's a picture of her, allegedly. On December 19th, they noticed that a little bug, that she was a little sick. And then, they mentioned this number 4, right? She's 4 years old. And then Phillips thinks back to those 4 days, December 19th to the 23rd, for a number of death in Asian cultures. In Japan, it's the same word. It sounds just like the word for death. And, then we get kill is 4-4, right? Kills 44, 2 4s. So the night of the 23rd, she's not doing so well. She's having a seizure. They take her to Iowa City, about 80 miles away. Bad news on Christmas Day. She had significant brain damage. She had encephalopathy. It's a known complication of the flu. Very rare, though. I mentioned they had on December 31st. So she told them it's acute necrotizing encephalopathy, or A&E, a type of encephalopathy usually caused by viral infection. A&E is so rare, there are a few studies on how children fare. Czech found one study that looked at 4 children. There's that 4 again with A&E. 3 of them died. So it's been 7 days, and then she puts another 7 after that, or 77. 7 days of feeling like Jade was slipping away and there was no hope. No hope of her ever coming back, her mother wrote on Facebook that day, all because of the flu. So finally, she got some good news on January 1st, and she got better, but then she's blind. The flu caused blindness. So she came back on the 9th. So far, 32 children in the United States have died from flu this season. That's interesting because America equals 32. Right? So let's go to the decode. There's plenty to look at. For one thing, 4-year-old girl, 4-year-old equals 39. The story was updated. I don't know if I mentioned that. At 8:39. Yeah, 8:39. So, and flu equals 8 equals 39. It's another coincidence. And J. DeLucia, girl who has the flu, equals 39, right? talking about a 4-year-old equals 39. But there's more. Story comes out on a day with 12 numerology. 1 plus 11 is 12. Flu equals 12. This is flu season. They're pushing their flu vaccines. She's from Iowa. Look at Iowa, 21 and 24. And flu is 12 and 42, the reflection thereof. She wants people to get the vaccine, more fear mongering. Vaccine 42, just like flu. She got this from the flu, acute necrotizing I can't even say that, equals 150. 150 is 15, and flu. She got it from the flu, equals 15. Her message is get your child vaccinated, equals 229, right? That number for, we were talking about America before. 229 happens to be the 50th prime number. 229. If you go to number empire, it's a way around that. What was the number I was looking at? Oh, geez. Oh, 229. There we go. 229, the 50th prime, like 50 states of America, right? America equals 50. Get your child vaccinated, America, or they might get this. Very rare, incredibly rare. Whatever, however you pronounce that, they might get that. So it also equals 149 in English ordinal. That word I can't pronounce. 149 happens to be the 35th prime number. And that's interesting because now she's blind, causes blindness. Blindness equals 35. Right? Jade started feeling sick on 12/19 on a day with 31 numerology. 12 plus 19 is 31. And blind equals 31. Right? And what's so special about 31? It's the 11th prime number. The story comes out on the 11th. Jade equals 11. It's another coincidence. So on 12/31, another 31 for you, Delucia gets the diagnosis that caused the blindness. Look at Delucia, 55. And look at blindness, also 55. I guess if you're blind, you can't look at blindness. From when she got first sick, 12/19, to the story is 23 days. So when she first got sick, 23 days. Why is that interesting? Because blind equals 23. Problem got serious on the 23rd after the cold didn't go away. 12 plus 23 equals 35. Remember, blindness equals 35. This happened on the 353rd day with 12 left. December 19th is the 353rd day of the year with 12 left. Remember that 12 number? Flu 12 happened on a day with, story put out on a day with 12 numerology. And 353 is the 71st prime. And we're talking, this information comes from the CDC. And CDC equals 71. CDC also equals 10. If you write out CDC, right? And 55 and 10 have a relationship. 55, if you type in 55, it's the 10th Fibonacci number and the 10th triangular number. I don't know if you can see that. It's a Fibonacci. And if you look at flu vaccine efficacy according to the CDC, this is according to the CDC. Not a very good record. I mean, last year, effectiveness of 29%. Look at 2014 to 2015, 19%, 38%. Their best year was in 2010, according to their own studies. Look what happened in 2013, 2014 to 2014, 2015. Quite the drop. This is from their own website. Here it is, just to show you. I'm not making this up. See that? So, why would you take the shot then? It's not very effective in this rare form of, whatever it's called, So flu shot equals 29 and 38. Remember, it was 29% this year, and 38 and 34 for flu shot. And those numbers are familiar, aren't they? Murder 34. Murder 34 and 38, right? And then 29. Now it's working. 29 to 10th prime. Remember we were talking about the CDC equals 10, and blindness equals 55, and delusion equals 55, the 10th triangular and 10th Fibonacci number. So, they just want you to get your flu shot, and who knows if this story is even real. Some rare condition that turned into blindness. Just another horror story to get you to get your flu shot. And if you look at flu shot, where is it? Flu shot and Jade also 88, her first name. There was something else I wanted to show you. Where was it? Oh, this. So she was diagnosed on the 31st. So if you go to this date calendar, December 31st, the last day of the year. All right. Let me show you. Oops. All right, that's better. It's this 365th day, right? December. And get your child vaccinated equals 365. Also 103, which is the 27th prime, like a ritual. Get your child vaccinated. Get your child vaccinated. I always want to get you through your children with these stories. Whether it's true or not, I don't really know. So there's one other flu story that I saw about LeBron James. Where was it? He was born on December 30th, a day with 42 numerology. So he's out versus the Thunder with flu-like symptoms. I saw these two stories on the same day, one from CNN and one from ESPN. So this will be brief. In Oklahoma City, the Los Angeles Lakers were without the bulk of their starting lineup in Saturday's win. So they won by 15 points against the Thunder. James was ruled out because of an illness and flu-like symptoms, and Danny Green also missed the game. So, and there's that number 35 again, right? Blindness, 35. All these stories are linked. So, let's go to the decode. So on a day with 12 numerology, 1 plus 11 is 12. LeBron James and flu. Look at flu. Flu 12 and 42. And 42, LeBron James number. LeBron James equals 42. Also the N-word. His last name equals 12. James equals 12. On a day with 12 numerology. We're talking about the flu. From his 35th birthday to the story. Born on December 30th. It's 12 days. Just like James. Just like flu. Right? And it was flu-like symptoms, to be fair. But we are talking about the flu. Flu-like symptoms equals 63. I'm playing against the Thunder. Equals 36, the reflection thereof. On a day with 52 numerology, 1 plus 11 plus 20 plus 20 is 52, and Oklahoma City equals 52. And speaking of illness, illness and thunder. Thunder 90, illness 90. Thunder 99, illness 99. So a link between thunder and illness. And they won by 15 points. And that is interesting because flu equals 15. So, get your flu shot. And the efficacy rate was only 29%, but come on, you don't want to be blind like a little girl. So anyway, that's all I got. Thank you so much. Please like Numerical Lion, my channel. Please spread this knowledge. Don't get sucked in by the fear that's out there, The fear of the flu, the fear of being sick, because you could get blind and get that word I can't pronounce. And I can't do it. It's not nice to have the flu, but to get a shot, you don't even know what's in the flu shot. All kinds of nasty stuff, I'm sure. Let's look at this before we go. Where she went and got treatment. University of Ohio Stead Family Children's Hospital. 2250, like 25, like death. Death, just like that, 4 number. So they mentioned 4 a lot. Jade also equals 25 and 20, I think. Yeah. And if you write out 4, we saw that a lot. 4, it's like 4 is a match with Iowa. She's from Iowa. Yeah. A match in all the ciphers. Iowa 48, 448. 460, Iowa 60, Iowa 21, 421. Right? Iowa 48, 448. So that's why the number 4 is big in this article. All right, that'll do it. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And have a great day or great night. Thank you.